Hey guys, Tarkavor here again. Back at it with another quest. This time we're going to be doing Swept Away. I think this was part of the 2008 Halloween event. So, another quest that just barely missed the cutoff for OSRS, so this one doesn't exist there. It was from 2008, so I'll consider it pretty old school myself. And it was before I started playing at least, so basically always been around in my head. There's something required, and gonna start. It should be pretty quick. To Maggie. Welcome, traveler. What can I do for you this fine day, Cha? Your house appears to be on wheels. How observant you are, Cha. Of course, it's on wheels. How would it get around otherwise? I don't know what Cha is supposed to be referencing. Get around? Oh yes, I like to keep moving, don't you know? There's nothing I hate more than being stuck in the same place for too long. I don't know if she's supposed to be like Midwestern or something, but this is a British game, so I'm just gonna speak normally. About those oxen. Oh, poor old babe, Cha. I hope she gets over her sniffles soon. After all, I could hardly ask her to pull this whole caravan to the kitchen cheese and Cha. Okay, ooh, something smells rather interesting around here. Ah! That would be the cauldron, that would. I'm brewing up a mean batch of the good stuff, don't you know? What's that then? Oh, be the most top-notch bee's knees sock-off knockin' premium batcheroo you ever did see. But such an extraordinary brew isn't easy to make, don't you know? What it really needs is some sparkle, some pizzazz, some of the old razzle-dazzle. That's my really poor impression of an accent. Razzle-dazzle. Classic old school enchantment. That's what I'm talking about, Cha. Without a bit of witchly charm, this slop will be about as useful as an axe made out of toadstools. Only thing is, old babe over there has the sniffles, so I'm not sure I'm going to be able to finish it off. I don't want to leave her alone in this condition. But aren't you a witch? That I am, Cha. However, a brew this good needs help of at least 3 experienced witches, not including the cook. Anyway, I could help. Is it the quest? Why yes, come to think of it. There's something you could do, Cha. Really, the only thing left to finish off is this old breweroonie is to give it a stir with an enchanted broomstick. That's a bit of flavor and spark, don't you know? Oh, what happens? I have a broom right here. Well, what's the problem then? Well, the broom hasn't been properly enchanted, that's what. Good stuff like this will only come out when there are several witches involved. Hetty, Betty, and Aggie are all the perfect ladies for the job. We worked together before, and if you can get them to work their magic on this old broom of mine, we'll have a cauldron full of something quite spectacular when all is said and done. If I gave you my broom, could you take it to Hetty and Brimington, Betty and Port Sarim, and Aggie and Drainer and ask each of them to enchant it for me? In return, I'd be more than willing to share the good stuff all around. What are you actually brewing? What exactly are you? Didn't I tell ya? I'm only brewing the best of the best in the most spectacular of brewifications, Cha. But what does it do? Do? Ya blazes, man. That's not time in the day to describe the glory of the good stuff. Oh, are you in or are you not? Can I count on you to get my broom enchanted so that we can finish this thing off? Sure, I can do that for you. Excellent. Here's my broom then, cha. Hurry back once that's enchanted, won't ya? Of course. Again, I don't know if I'm doing the right accent, and I keep accidentally slipping into like Irish or something. So, what's the first thing? Port Sarim, let's just... Actually, wait. Might as well just go to Aggie since... Right here. I don't know why the guide's telling me to go that way first. Aggie is... Die Maker. Probably do Witch's Quest after this. Or Witch's Potion, I should say. What can I help you with? Let's just... Can we talk about brooms? Of course, what can I do for you? Maggie has asked me to help enchant her broom. She needs it to finish a potion that she's brewing. I was wondering if you could help me out. Of course, Maggie's an old friend and we go back quite a way. Now, in order to enchant the broom, we'll need a bit of space and privacy. There's a little clearing us witches sometimes use. Would you like me to teleport you there so that we can get started? Is I'm ready to go now. Okay, hold on to your hat. Okay. Talk to Aggie again. Oh, where are we? What are we doing here? Oh, this is just a little place that some of us witches use it on occasion. It's rather convenient for the occasional ritual or spell. Not only is it infused with a bit of magical pizzazz, it's out of the way enough that we don't get a lot of unnecessary interruptions. Ah, right, which leaves the question of what we're doing here. You want that broom of yours enchanted, right? Right. Now, the best way to enchant that hunk of dead wood is to harness the power latent in this magical symbol here. You see that pattern of 16 lines drawn out of sand in the ground? How could I miss it? In order to enchant the broom, you need to sweep away 4 of those 16 lines such that you leave only 4 small triangles on the ground and nothing else. If you run into any trouble, let me know and I'll reconfigure the original pattern for you. I can also teleport you back to Drainer when you're ready to leave. Okay, thanks, I'll give it a try. So, relatively simple, just these. There's your 4 triangles. Oh, I felt that down to my toes. You did it! The enchantment from the sand pattern has infused Maggie's broom. There's nothing more to do here now. Come have a chat when you're ready, and I'll take you back to Drainer with me. Oh, that was impressive. Yes, there's a lot of power in these types of magical symbols. Is there anything else that needs to be done here? No, the magic from the sand patterns infused the broom, so we're ready to head back to Drainer. Would you like me to take you back now? I'd like to go back to Drainer, please. Sure thing. Just hold on to your hat and you'll be back in Drainer before you can wiggle your nose. Okay, so then I guess the next logical thing to do is to go to Port Sarim. Sarim, I don't know how you pronounce it. Who's this shady stranger? I know, us. Emissary of Slisk. Oh yeah, there are those god banners that I should be taking advantage of. So this one is oh. Welcome to the Magic Emporium. to Betty about story. Wondering if he could help me out with an enchantment. I suppose that depends on the sort of enchantment you're looking for. Well, Maggie needs a broom enchanted so that she can finish the stuff she's brewing in her cauldron. Ah, I see. She's brewing again, is she? Well, I'd be happy to help. Maggie always comes up with the most amazing brews. Wonderful, thank you so much. Now, Maggie always likes things on the spicy side, so what I really need for this sort of enchantment is my wand. I keep it down in the cellar in a locked chest. If you could retrieve the wand and bring it to me, I'd be happy to enchant Maggie's broom for you. There's just one little problem. What's that? You see, my chest is locked in by highly magical means. I'd explain it to you in detail, but I haven't the time. You'll find my apprentice Lottie downstairs. Just pop down the trap door over there and tell her I sent you. She'll be all too happy to explain everything. Okay, thanks. Lazy. Okay, talk to Lottie. So, what do you want then? Who are you and what are you doing in Betty's basement? My name is Lottie, and it should be rather obvious what I'm doing here. Are you the cleaning lady? Oh, certainly I'm not. I'm learning the ways of witchcraft from Betty. If you know anything at all, you'd be able to tell from my witchly deportment and aura of mysticism and enchantment that radiates from my every pore. Or of what now? Mysticism and enchantment? My brilliance permeates the room, I'm sure. So if you're so amazing, why are you still a witch in training and not a full-fledged witch in your own right? A mere formality, I'm sure. I think it's something to do with the minimum age at which one can apply for one's witching license. Ah, of course. Oh, okay, I guess that whole dialogue was not part of the quest. What is this place? Well, if you'd use your eyes, you could tell it is... this is going to be difficult to believe. A basement. Oh, very helpful. I can see it's a basement, but what are these cages doing down here? I see you don't know your witchcraft very well. This is Betty's menagerie. Many witches keep some creatures on hand for their spells and incantations. Not to mention the company. Okay. No need to be rude. Sorry, it's just that I'm very busy. I have lots of studying to do and all these creatures to look after. It's not easy to keep track of everything and make casual conversation as well. Need to retrieve Betty's wand. Betty sent me down here to fetch her wand, but she said there might be a small complication. I'll say there are complications. Betty has a penchant for intricacy. You're not going to be able to get that wand until you get that chest open. Sounds simple enough. What's so complicated about opening a little chest? While the chest in which Betty stores her wand is magically sealed. I won't confuse you with the details right now, but here's the deal. That chest is simply not going to open until order has been restored to Betty's menagerie. What do you mean? What menagerie? Well, if you have a look around, you'll see that there are 6 separate chambers, each of which is designated to house a little critter. Each creature has an enclosure that has been made especially for it, but at the moment several of them are out of place. So what you're saying is that we need to put each creature in its proper enclosure in order to open the chest? Exactly. Now I should warn you, these are very sensitive creatures and they really don't like each other. What does that have to do with anything? 2 things. First, you can't carry more than 1 creature at a time. Second, you can't carry a creature through the door of a chamber which contains another creature. You have to move the creatures one by one. You can use the holding pen in this room to help shift them all into the right position. One more thing I should mention. You shouldn't have to move the bat and the snail at all. They're already exactly where they need to be. Now, if you have any questions or want me to put the creatures back in the arrangements they're in now, then just let me know. Here's the magic slate. It always shows an overview of exactly who's where. You can use it for reference if you like. It's unnecessary, but I find it helpful. Okay, thanks. She's done it before, but she's just making her do her work. Like, come on. So put the blackbird in the holding pen. rat. Blackbird. Oh wait. Where's the rat? Oh, here. But the spider in the spider's pen. Where's the spider? Spider. And then put the lizard in the reptile's pen. I do remember playing this quest. It's a block of cheese. The blackbird and the blackbird pen. Looks like everyone is in their correct place now. Perhaps I should see if I can open that chest. Animation. Search the chest and find Betty's wand. Well done. You've got the creatures in their proper pens. Did you ever get that broom of yours enchanted by Betty? Not quite yet. Well, good luck with all that. As you leave Betty's basement, your magic slate mysteriously disappears. Welcome to the Magic Emporium. I've got your wand for you. Excellent. Let me just enchant that broom for you then. There you go. Sure, that's the spice that Maggie's looking for. Many thanks. Okay, now we need to go to Remington. And there's no teleport to there, is there? Oh. The Reaper. What are these for? And Hetty is here. Talk to her. Where is she? Oh, this is the Witch's Potion quest. Or mini quest. Hello there. Maggie sent me to ask for your help in enchanting her broom. Ah, brewing up a cauldron full of her infamous good stuff, is she? Well, of course I'll help. I think this calls for one of my specialties, my famous surgical broom ointment. Now I can provide you with the ointment. All you'll need to do is apply the ointment to the broom. Excellent. But first I'll need a newt. A newt? Yes, a newt. Now if you'll just pop down to my cellar through that trap door out back. I've just had a recent delivery of newts and toads. The delivery ghoul is still there. I can't think that could be what's taking him so long. In any case, once the crates are unloaded, just bring me a newt from the newt crate and I'll set you up with the ointment. Okay, will do. Talk to Gus. Hello, are you the delivery ghoul? Hetty told me that you could give me a newt for her potion. Yes, but I'd prefer if you call me Gus. I make delivery for Numinous Witchery Supplies Limited. If there's a newt you're after, you can have one from one of these crates, but there's a problem. What kind of problem? A newty-toady sort of problem, I'm afraid. You see, the labels on the crates have somehow gotten mixed up. One of the crates contains just newts. One contains just toads. one contains a mixture of newts and toads. Problem is, I put the wrong label on all 3 crates. I can't remember which crate contains newts, toads, or both newts and toads. Oh dear, that certainly sounds like quite a problem. Indeed. Please don't tell Miss Hetty, or I'll be tomorrow's soup. The other problem is that I can't look in the crates myself. You see, I have a terrible fear of newts. Will you work out which box contains toads, which one contains newts, and which one has both? If you could sort out the labels, I'd be happy to give you a newt to take to Miss Hetty. Is that a deal? Just let me take a newt now. No, I'm afraid that these newts and toads are the property of Numinous Magical Supplies Limited up until the time that they have been properly delivered. Now what do you say? Will you help me in return for a newt that you could take to Miss Hetty? Good deal. Excellent, I'm so relieved. But what do we need to do to sort out these crates then? Well, here's the problem. We need to figure out what is in each crate. All we know is that I put the wrong label on each and every crate, so not one crate has the correct label on it. Sounds easy enough. I'll just have a look in each crate and... Oh, no, you can't do that. You can't disturb them. Don't you know anything about magical frogs and newts? Also, we cannot waste too much stock. Miss Hetty will find out if we start taking newts and frogs out of crates as we please. Ooh, what do you suggest? Well, when I was cramming for my crate delivery certification exam, I remember reading about situations like this. First, I can figure out exactly what is in all 3 crates by only taking out one item from one crate. The problem is I can't remember how to figure it out. Pretty sure that the key is in what I said earlier, that each and every crate has a wrong label on it. Here are 3 labels that you can paste on the crates. If you lose your labels or want me to put things back the way they were, just let me know. Thanks, Gus. Okay, take from the crates that is labeled newts and toads. Ah, the toad. Place label. Remove from that box. Okay, so then I know. If you place the newts label previously, place the toad label. Otherwise, place newts on the toads. And then here. Hooray! I do believe that you've labeled the crates correctly. Miss Hetty will be so pleased. Now you need a new, right? Feel free to take one from the newts only crate. The other ones aren't appropriate for ointments and potions. Why though? What's wrong with me taking the one from here? Hey, aren't you supposed to be getting a newt from the newts only crate? What's the difference? Fish around in the crate and extract a newt. The Hetty. Oh. Have you managed to get that newt yet? Yep, it's right here. Excellent, now just take it and add a little nuisance line to the ointment. That should do it, just rub this ointment on the broom, that should suit Maggie's purposes. Wonderful, thanks. You smear the broom ointment onto Maggie's broom and feel it tingle as the enchantment permeates the wood. Okay, this. What happens if I click on teleport? I believe I have done all 3 of things. Let's go back to Maggie. Drainer. I'll do the necromancy quest later. Here's Maggie again. Welcome, traveler. What can I do for you this fine day, cha? I have good news for you. Ah, and how? What's that crackle in there, that smile on your face then? I visited Betty in Port Sarim, Eddie in Remington, Aggie and Drainer, and they've all enchanted the broomstick for us. Hey, you say? Brilliant! Oh, I can't tell you how grateful I am. You're in for a treat, you are. If you just do one more thing for me. What's that then? I finished the good stuff off. We just need to give it a good old stir with that broomstick there. It'll come out all the better if you do it, since you're the one who had it enchanted. Could you stir the good stuff in that cauldron for me? Pretty please with sweeties on top. Of course I would. Real. It's a quick stir or two with the broom should be all it needs. Sounds easy enough. Sure. There, that should do it. Back to Maggie again. I've stirred the cauldron for you. That stuff has a kick to it. I should think so, cha. With all that added spite, that ought to be one spicy goulash. Would you like to try some? Wait, what? Goulash? I thought you were brewing some amazingly magical witchly potion. Well, what witch doesn't love goulash, I ask you? What could be more witchly than a big old cauldron full of spicy yumminess? What about all the effort I wanted to enchant that broom? Ah! Well, you don't think spicing something this good is easy, do ya? Look, I'm so grateful for your help. Why don't you help yourself to 10 bowlfuls? Just slip a bowl in the cauldron and help yourself. Don't hang on to your hat. That stuff's magic after all. Not to blow my own horn, but just one bowl can improve almost any aspect of your life. Here's a bowl you can use. You can also keep my broom if you like. Now that we've used it to infuse the brew with some good old spice, it's not much use to me. You can't do much but sleep with it at the moment, but there's other witches out there who would be happy to enchant it for you if you're interested. Okie doke. Guess that's the end of the quest. See if she has anything to say. There's a purple cat mini quest. Good job. Anything out of What enchantments are available for this broom? Well, I'd recommend talking to the sorceress apprentice in Al Kharid. She knows more than she lets on about teleportation. And for magic users, there are some witches that can grant you a little boost to your magic experience. Maisa the Hag and Polmanivnich can enchant your broom if you have a magic level of 33 or higher. Nettie near the Slayer Tower can enchant your broom if you have a magic level of 53 or higher. Baba Yaga on Lunar Isle can enchant your broom if you have a magic level of 73 or higher. Party on the Underground Pass might not talk to you, but she might enchant your broom if you have a magic level of 93 or higher. I'll do that off screen. Oh, about this goulash. Ah, it's really quite spectaculous. You should give it a try. Here's enough for you to have 10 bowlfuls. Just use a bowl to take some from the cauldron and then enjoy. What? Hang on to your hat. Hat stops magic after. Okay. Okay. Alright, that is the end of the quest. Or, I don't know. Yeah, it is the end. So, just gonna cut it there. And, thanks for watching.